So good morning. So I am getting ready to do my workout. And yesterday I started to get, or yesterday and this morning, I was getting all these messages with pictures of me. And they were like, oh, look what I found. Look what I found. And so I figured it was just something that was posted, like the old video that was posted of me, that Beachbody did on their page. And I need to post the video here, but I hadn't done that yet. I hadn't even shared the video here. Either way, so I was like, where are they seeing this at? All I was just saying was thank you, because I'm very grateful that my journey, something that I started, hey Kim, is being displayed, and something I started when I was being very selfish, as some would say, and taking care of me and not really worried about having time or whatever, taking away all the excuses. So anyway, so I logged into Beachbody trying to figure out where everybody was seeing this at, because I was getting ready to do my workout anyway. And then look what I see. So this is where they seeing it at. I had no idea. I had no clue. So I guess when you click on it, excuse this shadow, I'm trying to, here is, okay, there is an article. Apparently that was just done. And so here's an article that was put together based on some information, looks like, that I did maybe when I updated my challenge page. I have no idea. I really don't know where all this information came from, but it's true. So apparently I provided it. But I know when we put in to get our t-shirts, because y'all know I'm all about my t-shirts, that I have to put in some information. So it's probably just a collection of a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, and there's Kim. So here's the video that I thought everybody was talking about. And so there's Kim right there. You can't see it now because it's on the play button, but if you go and watch it, then you can see Kim. But this is what I thought everybody was talking about, but apparently there's more, because one lady had sent me a message and she was like, yeah, all the excuses you mentioned were excuses that I was using. And I had no idea what she was talking about. I was like, what exactly, what? And she was like, yeah, I don't make time. I said, I don't have time. And that's why I didn't do 80-day session. And she just kept talking. And I was like, okay, well, let's figure out how you can make time for these things. I literally had no clue what she was talking about. But it sounded like something I may have said at some point. So I just went with it. And come to find out, because it's in this article that is posted. And so yeah, I just think that's pretty awesome. That somebody think that my journey is worthy of posting and sharing with millions of others for inspiration and encouragement, and the fact that you can do it. You can do tough stuff. You can do hard things. You can do all of the things if you so choose to. And so I just think this is pretty awesome. So yeah, I figured I would share it with you guys, because now I actually found where it was, because I had no idea. So that it's such a pleasant surprise to wake up and to see this and see that, like I said, something that I was thinking was very selfish of me, because I don't have time and I'm a working mom and I'm taking away time from my kids, all the things that people say and the excuses that we make, like I remove them, and then this happens. This is posted on the home page, and also a video. And yeah, so I I don't think I have words for this, other than it's not too late. Stop making excuses. If you really want it, you'll do it. It's never about the money. That's another excuse that we say, oh, well, I don't have the money, or, oh, let me check with my spouse, or, oh, let me do whatever. It's very rarely ever about that, because if it's something you want, guess what? You're going to figure out how to make it work. If you're in the shoes and they got some shoes on sale, you're going to figure out how to make it work. If you're in the purses and they got purses on sale, you're going to figure out how to make it work. You are going to figure out how to make it work, especially if you're a mom, because that's what we do. We figure out how to make things work all the time. all the time, except for when it comes to us. We never try to figure out how to make it work. And some of it just could be what it is. It's an excuse. I don't want to take the time to work out. I don't want to take away from my kids. But guess what? If you don't take care of yourself, you're going to be checking out here a lot quicker than you think. And guess what? Who's going to take care of your kids after that? Who's going to take care of your family after that? Nobody. Because nobody is ever going to take care of your family like you do. So while you're sitting here making the excuses of I don't have time or I don't have the money or whatever because you are worried about your kids or you're worried about taking away time from your spouse, whatever the case may be, guess what? If you're no longer here, what are they going to do then? And that's something that I had to tell myself. So this is the conversation I had with myself. So, that's why you hear all the passion behind it, because literally this was a conversation I had with myself. Like, if you don't get your whole life together, you're running around here 188 pounds on all this asthma medication, and then you got your 7-year-old in here worried about whether or not you're going to live and how they can take care of you. Now, how is that fair? How is that fair to a child who shouldn't even have to worry about things like that? But they are, because your mama in here unhealthy, big, and can't get her life together. And then I came up with the excuse when they told me how much it costs. Guess what I said? Oh, let me check with Manny. Knowing good well I ain't really need to check with Manny, because if it's something that I really want, guess what? I go ahead and do it, and then I tell him about it after the fact. If it's something I really wanted. At the time, it wasn't something I really wanted. It wasn't until I got in that shower and didn't recognize who the heck was in there with me, realizing that it was me and my big behind getting out the shower like, wait a minute, that's the first time I've actually seen myself in years. So guess what? Keep making the excuses. Your kids are worried about you. You might think they don't see you, but they see every time if you are on chronic medications like I was past tense, giving these pharmacies all my money, taking all these pills, and I didn't even know what was in them. They see you popping that bottle, and they think that's a natural part of life. Like, oh, yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. When we just take the medicine, we feel all better. No. So now Jaden has a new song that he sings. Oh, you should work out with my mama. Like, he is a promoter, I'm telling you. Purple Butterfly Squad, look her up. You should join my mama. My mama eats healthy. That is the song that I want him to be singing, not the fact that his mama can't breathe and can't get her life in, overweight and taking all this medication and all of this other stuff. Like, I had to get my life all way together. And I didn't do it for my kids. Like, that is not my motivation. That's not my inspiration. That's not my encouragement. Say what you will. It's not. And most people who say that it is for their kids, I want you to really think about that. If it really is for your kids, because if it really was for your kids, the time that you've been thinking about losing weight, you would have done it a long time ago. So is it really for your kids? Like, really think about it. Because mine definitely was not for my children at all. It was a complete selfish approach. It was all about me. And it still is all about me. They know when I press play on this thing, don't ask me for nothing. Don't even talk to me until I'm done. And then unless the house is on fire. If the house is on fire, please come and get me. If you are bleeding profusely, please come and get me. If you are having an almost near-death experience, come and get me. Other than that, you better wait. 30 minutes to an hour. It's me. It's my time. And most of the time, I do try to get up before they do, just because once everybody in the house wakes up, child, who knows what's going to happen. So the earlier part of the day is my part of the day that I control solely. So therefore, I get up earlier because that's what needs to happen. But like right now, I work from home, so I don't have to get up as early. I just do my workout when everybody leaves. But either way, it ain't about my kids. It ain't about my husband, although they reap the benefits of me choosing to get healthy. So Jaden learned to ride his bike once I got healthy and I wasn't taking that Sunday afternoon nap because I was just so exhausted because I was so big and I was just tired. So they reap the benefits of all this renewed energy, this health, this life, having quality of life, being able to spend good quality time. Because what I thought was I was giving 100%. Yeah, no, I was not giving 100% because I didn't have 100% to give. I just didn't. But I thought that I was because that's all that I knew. Honey, I'm tell you what, when you know differently, you do differently. And now I know that then I was not giving 100%. And so I'm just saying, yeah. So these are all conversations that I had with myself. These are all things that I've said to myself. So I am just sharing those things with you guys. Because I guarantee you somebody that is watching this know exactly what I'm talking about. And you are sitting there thinking, oh, yeah, honey, that's me. Oh, yeah, I agree. Oh, yeah, that's me. But what you doing about it? Because I was that amen in the choir, honey, said it louder for the people in the back. And I was the person in the back, but I wasn't willing and ready to do anything. When you're ready to do it, you'll do it. I promise you'll do it. It ain't going to have nothing to do with the money. It ain't going to have nothing to do with your kids. It ain't going to have nothing to do with your spouse. It ain't going to have nothing to do with nothing other than the fact that you were ready. Period. That's all it's going to be. So when you're ready, you're going to show up. You're going to show out. You're going to get the results. And when you start to feel good, you're going to keep doing it because that's what happens. It's contagious. It's contagious. And I have taken my floater shot because I need to do my workout, which is why I still probably would have this kind of passion and energy behind this. But I got a little extra because I'm getting ready to do my workout. But anyway, so I appreciate you guys for checking in. I appreciate you for watching. If you are the one that I am speaking to, you, like you specifically, you, let's talk. Let's talk. It's time to get away with these excuses because it can be done. It can be done. It can be done if you got asthma. It can be done if you got hip replacement. It can be done if you got bad knees. It can be done if you're over 60. It can be done if you're over 50. It can be done if you are significantly overweight. It can be done if you have diabetes, if you have high cholesterol, if you have hypertension. It can be done if you have kids, if you have a spouse. It can be done if you work. If you work 60 hours a week, it can be done. It can be done if you travel. It can be done if you, whatever other excuse you might have, it still can be done. That's all I was trying to do. Knock out all your excuses because no matter what excuse you have, it still can be done. Just saying. So I hope you all are having a phenomenal day. Thank you for tuning in to this somewhat excitement, rant, confession, all that rolled into one. I'm going to do my workout because I'm starting to feel that tingle. So I know my Energizer is kicking in and I have like a 50-minute workout. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.